Hey guys, and welcome to another tutorial on my channel. In this one we are going to be drafting the pattern to an A-line dress in a few easy steps. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, do also hit the subscribe button, leave a like if you find this video very helpful, and let's get started. For this A-line dress, I'm just going to be marking out a straight line, and this straight line is going to be my starting line and my shoulder line. On this line, I'm going to go ahead and create a neckline. The neckline is just for a guide for this dress pattern. I'm going to be creating a round neckline. For that, I'm going up by 3 inches and then I'm coming down by 3 inches also. After I've done that, I'm just going to take my shoulder measurement and divide it by 2. My shoulder measurement is 16 and 16 divided by 2 gives me 8. I'm going to leave a mark at 8 inches here. From this point, I am going to come down by 1 inch just like this. When I come down by 1 inch, I'm going to connect this point to meet my neckline. The next line I'm marking out is going to be my armhole line. So for my armhole line, it's my bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches. My bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inches gives me 7 and 7.6. So I'm leaving a mark at 7.6 and I'm going ahead to extend that line just like this. After this, I have to mark out my bust line. My bust line is my shoulder to where I have my nipple. I have that at 11 inches. Then I'm marking out my waistline. My waistline is at 16.5 inches, and then my hip line, which I have at 23.5 inches. I'll go ahead and extend these lines. After I mark out these lines, I'm going to mark out the full length of this dress. So for the full length of this dress pattern, I'm going to be marking it out at 35 inches, or rather 38 inches, so it's longer. Okay, I'm leaving a mark at 38 inches now, and then I'll just go ahead and draw a straight line across that point. I'm going to be dividing the bust measurement by 4. So my bust measurement is 37 inches, and 37 inches divided by 4 gives me 9.75, which is 9 and half and a quarter. Okay, so I'm going to leave that mark on my bust line. To my bust line, I'm just going to be adding an extra 1.5 inches allowance. So I'm also going to be marking this measurement on my armhole line. So now that I have this measurement on my armhole line, I'm just going to go ahead and connect from my bust to meet my armhole like this. After I've done that, I want to go ahead and create my armhole curve. So for my armhole curve, I'm taking my measurement that I have for my shoulder and I am marking that out on my armhole here. From that point, I'm going to use a straight ruler to connect upward just like this. After connecting upward, you want to measure what you have from this point to this point, and then you're going to divide it by 2. So when I divide it by 2, I'm going to leave a mark at that point. So from this point, now that I've left this mark, I am coming in by half of an inch. Okay, now that I've come by half of an inch, I just want to use this part of my ruler to create my armhole curve by connecting this dot to meet the shoulder like this. And then I'm going to connect this dot to meet the measurement that I have here, just like this. After I've done this now, I want to go ahead and take my waist measurement. So my waist measurement is also going to be divided by 4. My waist measurement is 31, and 31 divided by 4 gives me 7.5 and quarter, which is 7.75. So for my waist, I'm adding an allowance of 2.5 inches. It's bigger than the one I added on my bust because the waist has to be a lot freer. So I added 2.5 inches here. So for my hip now, I'm also going to be dividing my hip measurement by 4. My hip measurement is 43, and 43 divided by 4 is 10 and quarter. Okay, so I'm going to leave a mark at 10 and quarter. For my hip, I'm also going to be adding an allowance of 2.5 inches. So once I have this measurement on my hip, I'm going to use my curve to connect all the way up like this. So to complete the full length of this gown, I'm going to be taking my hip measurements. I'm going to be marking it out on the full length, and then I'll just be adding an extra allowance of 2 inches to it. Once I've added an allowance of 2 inches to it, I'm going to use my ruler to connect all the way down. So guys, this is basically what I have for my A-line measurements. I do hope you found this quick and easy tutorial very helpful. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, and I'll be seeing you in my next one. Bye guys.